friends. Welcome to Wednesday's Closet Tips. I've been a little under the weather, so my voice is a little raspy, but I hope that I can get through this video for you. This year, starting in 2017, what I plan on doing is filming my Wednesday Closet Tips straight from my closet. So what I wanted to start off with today is to tell you that I'm going to be making some changes in my closet, and I'm going to be adding some wonderful things to my closet that I hope will make it a lot easier for me to be able to get dressed and be more organized. So let's start right here. My closet starts on this side. I share this closet with my husband, and his is on the opposite side. It's to the left of me, and I won't show you his side because it's a big mess. So I start off here, and I have my initials there, MJ. And then as I go on down, I have this dress form that I found at a secondhand store, and this dress form has my prom dress on it. This dress is probably, I know it's more than 30 years old. I can't even button it up in the back. It is so tiny, but I was able to get it on this dress form, and so I'm keeping it here. I can't believe I found it. And then right here is a nightstand that goes with my master bedroom set. I purchased this set about 30 years ago also, and I've kind of broken it up and placed different parts of it all throughout the house. On the nightstand is a scarf, and it's really glitzy. I love to wear it during the holiday time. So we'll go on in here. I wanted to show you that on my dress form, I put all of my necklaces, the ones that I wear quite often, and what's so good about it, I know it looks all jumbled up, but it's so easy to get them off because they're closed. So I really like that about that. As we come on into the closet, I've got a mirror here, and it's a floor-to-ceiling mirror, so I love to use this in my closet. Whenever I get dressed, I can check out my look and make sure I'm looking the way I want to. And then I have this little antique stool. It's actually a piano stool, and I thought it would be cute here in the closet, so I put it in here. And then that little thing on top is a wine stopper, and I put the little wine stopper in the hole that's on the actual stool. So if you'll come on around here, what I wanted to do is kind of give you an overview of the closet. Down on this side is where I keep all of my jewelry, and it's my bracelets, my necklaces, well actually no necklaces here, but my rings, my earrings, and so forth. And then that little black thing right there is a tripod that my husband bought me for Christmas, and I'm going to be using that in just a bit to finish filming this video, but I am so excited about that. As a matter of fact, he bought me two tripods, a big one and then this little tabletop one, so I'm excited about trying to use that. So as we go on around here, you'll see all of my different pieces of jewelry that I love to wear. I love jewelry. And then what I did right here is I took a cup and saucer, and I put some of my longer earrings on this cup and saucer. Hopefully that'll start to focus there for you. And I just hang them over the top of the cup, and I just thought that was really cute and adorable, so I like to put my longer earrings there. And then up here, and these two little pieces, two little crystal pieces, I have my watches, and I keep my watches right there. And then here's some pictures of me and Donald and my son Aaron when he was just a little boy. Now this right here, of course, is a jewelry box, and I'm thinking about getting rid of that. I have a lot of jewelry in there, but I don't ever use it, so I think I'm going to give away a lot of that jewelry and then just use that space for something else, maybe some pretty art or something like that. So if we come on around here, here is where I keep all of my perfume. I don't have a lot of perfume because I only wear Coco Mademoiselle Chanel, but I have been given some other perfume throughout the years, and I like to keep them here, and I'll change out and use them different times whenever I like to, but my favorite is this. And when I was in Paris, let's see if that'll focus. Okay, I guess it's not going to focus. When I was in Paris, I purchased this perfume right here, and it can only be found in Paris. I wanted something straight from Paris, and so that's also a Chanel perfume that I purchased. It's called Gardenia. And then over here are all of my samples, and I plan on using those samples this year. I have tons of them, and I want to use those, and then maybe that will be a reason for me to buy me some more perfume. Now let me tell you about this right here. This is a wine rack, and I wasn't using it, and so I decided to put all of my scarves in this wine rack. I just rolled them up, stuck them in the places where you would normally put some wine, and it's working out for me so far because I can see all of my scarves, and it makes it a lot easier for me to be able to find things and just roll them up and put them back in there. Now this right here in these two bowls, one is my pearl jewelry and the other one is my pearl earrings. I love pearls, so I wear them quite often. And then right here is a picture that I just stuck over there in the corner. I've got another little hair piece. It has feathers on it, and sometimes I'll wear that if I'm going to a party or something like that. So I'll step back a little bit and show you this part of the closet. Now this part here is where all of the things that are much longer, I put them here and I've hung them here. But as you can see, it is a hot mess. I don't have all the colors coordinated. I've got a lot of things in there that I need to purge, and that's going to be my New Year's resolution, is to purge this closet and to make it more useful for me. Now if you look on this side over here, this is where I house all of my shoes, and what I'd like to do is change out my shoes, transition them from spring and summer to fall and winter, so I've done that already. I've got my booties here. Above from that are my longer boots, my cowboy boots, and so forth. And then I take all of my spring and summer shoes, and I put them up in this basket up here. And I've been thinking I need to come up with another solution for that. So if you can see all of this real estate that's above, I'm going to have some shelving built and put in here. And that way, I think that that's going to help me out tremendously. Now over here to the left is where I house all of my purses. I've got different purses here, and they're easily accessible. I can see them and I can grab one down when I need it. So that's working right now, and I like the way that's working for me. Down here on the lower rack is where I have my pants, my blue jeans, I have my skirts, shirts, tops, and so forth. And then over here is a little bench that I love to sit on and put on my shoes, put my stockings on, my tights, whatever. Or if I just want to sit in here and think about what I want to wear, I love that little bench right there. Now let me tell you what I did, and it's working so far. I hope it will continue to work. These are all of my sweaters. I went to Target and I purchased these baskets, and what I did was I rolled my sweaters up and I put them in the basket. So let me give you an idea of how it looks. So those are some sweaters that have been rolled up, and then here's some more here. And then I've got a third basket here, but then I've run out of space. So here are some that are rolled up right over there. And I've got to either get me another basket or purge and get rid of some of these sweaters. Okay, now I've got some cute stuff sitting around just to make it feel more like a boutique. I've got a nice little picture there, and then I've got this little kind of vase-like that I keep my extra change in. And then over here is a little sign that says Girl Boss, and some flowers from my niece's wedding. That's what I wore at her wedding. And then this box right here is where I keep all of my hostess gifts. I love to keep a stash of hostess gifts on hand. So anytime I'm invited over for dinner or for a party or anything like that, all I have to do is go in this box, and it's filled. Let me see if I can show you what's off in there. But there's like soaps and shower gels and things like that that are off in that box, and I like to keep that nice and full so that I don't have to run out and try and find something at the last minute. Now this fell down here, but this right here is just a Chanel sack, an extra sack. But what I have off in this sack are these little headbands, and I have about 3 or 4 of them that they were given to me as gifts for my friends, and one came from my sister, and I love to put those on in the wintertime. It just keeps my ears warm. I like that a lot. That's a pair of gloves. Here's some more of my booties here. And for Christmas, I treated myself to 2 pair of booties. I bought these right here. And they are so comfortable. I love them. And then I also purchased these right here. So those were my 2 purchases for the holidays. Okay, so now let's go down here a little bit. Now down here, I don't know if you can see this or not. I'm trying to get down on the floor. This basket is filled with all of my flats, my flip-flops, my comfortable shoes, and I keep them over there. I have a couple of pairs of sandals just in case it gets warm enough during the winter time to wear some sandals, but that's what's over there. And then that's a bunch of junk over there that I need to get rid of. Okay, and let's see, what else do I need to show you? Okay, so let me tell you about the stuff that I'm going to change. Oh, up there are my hats. I forgot to show you that. And then some more purses are at the very top. So the changes that I'm going to make in here is, first of all, do you see this light fixture here? I am getting rid of that. I am so excited. When I was in Paris, I bought myself a vintage chandelier, a French chandelier, and I'm going to have that installed. I'm so excited. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change out this paper that I have here and put something really pretty and fresh. And I don't know, I was thinking about going with maybe some pinks or yellows, or maybe add a little bit more black. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to change that out. And then, like I said, I'm going to try to see if I can't get some more shelving installed here. I may try to do it on my own. If it becomes too big of a problem, I'll just have to hire somebody to do it for me. I've got a couple of picture frames up here. One is Believe in Your Dreams, and the other one over here is, and then right over here is a cute little pocketbook. It's just a little whatnot, and then a box there from Chanel. It's some Chanel perfume, a bracelet, and a candle, which I will never light as long as I'm in here. Now, another thing I wanted to show you is that I installed these little, I think they're called putt lights or something like that, and you can turn them on and turn them off, but they run down on the battery so quickly. I've got to come up with another solution for that. But when I do have them turned on, it looks so cozy and romantic in here, and I'll turn off the big light and it looks really pretty. That is my closet, guys. I'm going to show you the chandelier that I purchased, and when the next time I come back, it's probably going to take me maybe, I'm hoping to have it done by my birthday, which is in March. But this is something I wanted to show you, and then from now on, I'll be filming right here in my closet for Wednesday's Closet Tips. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining me. Please, if you like this video, press the thumbs up, and talk to you soon. Bye, y'all. Okay, guys, I wanted to show you my chandelier. Hopefully you can see it. I don't know, this is the first time I've ever used my tripod, but isn't it beautiful? And look at all these beautiful prisms, or crystals, I guess that's what you call it, that are on it. And so I'm going to have this installed up there, and I'm going to make sure that it hangs down low enough so that you can see it. And I can't wait to light it and be able to have a chandelier in my closet. And I have on my PJs. That's what I wanted to show you.